Recording in progress. Wednesday, yoga coming up soon on the full moon. I have the heater on today, and someone was talking to me this morning about hot yoga, and I said my normal go-to, which I'm well, this is just my opinion. But in India, we got up really early to do yoga before the sun kind of was really hot so that we could do yoga before it was hot. And but I do like going to the sauna from time to time, so I guess it's an okay combination. Anyways, we're going to start in the seated position. Next, scoot on back. I'm going to scoot on back. We're going to cross the legs and sit up nice and tall. Once sitting, we'll do a couple Kundalini pieces. Hands on the knees, straight spine to the top of the head. We're drawing a big circle on the ceiling. It's one direction here at first. We're drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Long and deliberate with the breathing. If you have a tendency to clench your jaw, you can put the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Take your time tonight and always. Good, let's go the opposite direction. So we're going to unwind it. Get totally unwound. Good, back to center. Let's push the walls out, pull the fingers back. Nice tight core, breathing in the nose. We're going to turn and look to the right. We're going to stay here a little bit. We're going to turn and look to the left. We're going to stay here a little bit. Good, back to center, right hand down, left arm up and over with the palm facing the earth. Straight line if you can. Feel the reaching of the side from the floor all the way to the fingers. If possible, look up along the elbow to the ceiling and keep breathing. All right, go ahead and switch the hands. Right arm up and over. Looking again to the ceiling if possible. Both arms straight, long reaching, big breathing. Great, to center. Let's just put the hands at the top of the mat and get right to stepping back to the top of push-up. The belly and legs tight. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths, really feeling the body, feeling the breath, tightening the core, tightening the legs. Then you can lower down to 2 inches off the earth or all the way down. We're going to roll forward, up dog, third eye looking, tight legs, and then down dog, pulling up and back. With the feet 2 fists apart, we're going to bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping, Watching the knees move, breathing in the nose. Good, and then let's walk our way up to the top of the mat, feet together, big toes touching. Fingers on the shins, we're gonna look up, pull the shoulder blades together. On the out breath, forward fold, engage the core, let's come all the way up to the ceiling, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer down through the heart center. We're gonna push into the earth, we're gonna circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up and we're stepping back, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, rolling forward, tight legs. Down dog, pulling up and back. You come up on the toes on the in-breath and down with the heels on the out-breath, or you could stay still, just looking at the knees or the navel. Breathing here. All right, step jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Again, up to the ceiling, reaching out and up. We're coming down through the heart center, push into the earth, circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flatten the back. Please step again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. We're gonna breathe here, remembering you can rest anytime you like. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, back up for one more, all the way to the sky. Down again through the heart center, push into the earth, circling back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And very nice, we're gonna breathe right here. All right, walk, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on, all the way up. Let's bring the hands together with the pointing fingers up to the ceiling. We're gonna lengthen way, way, way up. And we're gonna arch back a little bit and then bring the arms right down at the sides. So, Surya Namaskara B, let the knees fall together sitting in chair. Good. Up over again, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Let's step again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Warrior one on the right, right foot stepping, left foot turns out. Back up with the arms. If you want, reach that left arm forward. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Excellent. Touch the ceiling again and hands back down. Step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And left foot stepping, right foot pivots out, back up again. You can reach that right arm forward if you like. Great, touch the ceiling, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And very nice breathing right here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing, arms down, shoulders back. We're doing a couple more of these tonight. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one again on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, looking up if possible. Great, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to do left side stepping, right foot turns out. Again, hands in prayer all the way up to the ceiling. Lengthening up. Great, hands down again. Please step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. We'll stay here a little longer on this one, breathing. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. All right, let's do maybe a couple more. We sit in chair again. Good, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we're stepping again, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, back up, hands in prayer again, lengthening up again. If you want, arching back. Great, hands down. We're gonna step back again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping, right foot pivots out. Back up again, hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna stay right here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Okay, last one in this section, we sit in chair. Good, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, warrior one again on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out. Up with the arms initially. And we are going to stay up. Let's bring the hands out in the front with the palms facing the ceiling. We're going to take a few breaths here. Very nice. Turn the palms to face. Let's open all the way up. Maybe looking up. Long fingers, wide palms. Deep breath in the nose. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Bring the hands in prayer above the head. Lengthen up. Maybe arch it back. Great. Hands down again. Stepping back again. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. And left side stepping, right foot turns out. Back up. And then once you got your base stable, out in the front with the arms, palms facing the ceiling. Breathing here. Good, turn the palms to face, open up, maybe look up. Palms face the ceiling, back up, lengthen up, maybe arching. Great, hands down again. Please step back, slower and drop. Up dog and down dog. And very nice. We're going to stay right here. Good. Step on up, top of the mat, toes together. Look up, forward fold. Let's sit in chair. We're going to stay in chair. Breathing here. Big toes together, ankles a little bit apart, knees trying to fall together. Good, let's stand. We're going to take the feet apart, distance of the hips or shoulders, grab the elbows in prayer. Let's hang down and let's stay right here. All right, all the way up, touch the ceiling. And then all the way back down, we're going to grab the big toes with the peace fingers, elbows pulling away from the ears, top of the head towards down. Good, up again to the ceiling. And down again, hands under the feet from the front, so the toes are touching the wrist. You can pull up on the feet if you like. We're going to breathe here. All right, let's stand, and we're going to be top of the mat. And let's just take a couple of breaths here at the top of the mat. And we're going to move into the standing series by sitting in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding again. You look up, flatten the back. We're going to step, top push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior two on the right foot steps, heel to heel, wrist to wrist. Drop the shoulders, hold the core. We're going to stay here a little bit, breathing in the nose, looking at the right hand. Straighten the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. We breathe and look to the reaching hand if possible. If you can't look to the reaching hand, you can look to the side or look down, seeing your nose over your foot. Both hands on the shin for a moment and shorten the stance a couple of inches. And you can stay here in pyramid, or you can twist back of the hand outside of the leg, twisting, or legs straight with the hand down, if that suits your body. Keep on breathing. Great. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, And down dog. Left side, please, warrior two. Up again, heel to heel. Breathing here. Looking at the left hand, we're going to take our time. Good, straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit and then left hand down, right arm up, looking to the reaching hand. And both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance again. Keep that left hip in as you twist. Keep on breathing, lengthen the back. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and we're staying down dog for a couple of breaths. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent, we're going to continue. Sit in chair again. Good, up over, forward folding. We look up, we're stepping back, top of push up again, lower drop, up dog. Down dog. Warrior two again on the right foot steps, back up. And we're going to breathe here looking at the right hand. We're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm on the leg near the knee, left arm up and over. You could put the right hand on the ground if you prefer. Let's stay here and breathe. Good, back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat or the ball of the foot. We're going to swing the left arm through, elbow outside the leg, hands in prayer, fingers towards the face. You could also put the knee down on the left leg if you prefer. Couple of breaths here. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop. Up dog, down dog, and left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Up again to warrior two on the other side, the left. We're going to stay here a little bit, breathing. Good, center of the forearm again on the leg, right arm up and over. And if you put the hand down on the other side, please do the same here. Good, back to warrior two. Your back foot is your choice. It could be flat or the ball of the foot or even knee down. Right elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer. We're going to stay here. All right, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. And you can step right foot or whichever foot you need to be facing the right direction for horse. So you can see the device if you need to even see the device. Toes slightly splayed, knees opening up. Let's put the hands on the knees. And then on an out breath, we're going to rotate the right shoulder forward. And then the left. And a little bit back and forth, please. Good, come on up. Let's push the walls out. We're going to stay here. And straight the legs, turn the toes to run straight forward. Reach straight up to the ceiling and then straight down. And let's hang around. Fingertips maybe on the floor line of the toes, maybe palms down. Let the head drop as much as it can. Let's just breathe here. We're going to stay a little bit. Good, back up. Reach to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, intertwine those fingers, push the palms together. We look up for a moment and then forward fold once again, lifting the arms a little or a lot off the back. Let's see where the edges are and breathe into the edges. Good, back up again. Let's touch the ceiling on this one. And then back down, we're gonna grab these shins, the ankles, or the big toes with the peace fingers if the legs can remain straight. I'm gonna stick with the shins for myself tonight. Let's breathe here. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And over to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Very nice. Back to standing. Let's step top of the mat. You can shake it out a little bit if you like. Just take a moment. Excellent. Standing on the left foot, you can bring hands to heart. We're doing warrior number 3. We're going to come forward, lifting that right foot off the mat, and we're going to stay right here, or try to. Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. Optional switching of the hands. And stand again. Shake it out again. And we stand on the right, hands to heart. And we're coming back forward to warrior 3 on the other side. Whoa. And right hand down, left arm up. Optional switching of the hands. All right, stand again, step it out again. All right, let's do tree. We're going to stand on the left foot, right leg lifting. If you can get that lock, you can hold it there or lock, or you can put it in the front. Hands to the heart or all the way up, and let's stay here breathing. All right, let it down, step it out. Let's do the other side, standing on the right, we lift in the left. Hands to the heart or all the way up. All right, let that down, step it out. Back to the left. Tonight we lift the right and the left hand grabs the right knee. You could stay right here, you could reach back, you could look back, you could grab the big toe and extend the leg, but keep standing tall, excuse me. And we're going to stay right here. Great, let that down, step it out. And standing on the right, we're going to lift the left. Right hand grabs the knee, other hand on the hip. You could stay here, you could reach back, you could look back, you could extend the leg. Good, let that down. We're going to go back to standing on the left foot. We're going to bend the right leg and grab the right ankle with the right wrist. You're welcome to do King Dancer. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is lengthen through the leg, through the quad, through the knee to the floor, and reach the left arm straight up and just stay like this. Great, let that down, step it out. We stand now on the right and we lift the left, grabbing the ankle. And then let's do whatever we did on the other side. So if you did King Dancer, that's fine. We're going to lengthen down through the knee, right arm all the way up. Lots of breathing. All right, let that down. Let's squat. Heels under the hips all the way down. Let's take a few breaths here. We're going to do that piece we've been doing all week, but first let's just stay here for a couple of breaths. Lengthen up the back, push the elbows against the knees a bit. So stay in the squat and bring your hands in prayer like you're pointing them straight to me. And then come up, we're going to point them to the ceiling, lengthen up, maybe arch back. And then back down with the hands pointing straight forward. Up again to the ceiling, way up, maybe arch it back. Back down, point the hands to me. And just one more, up again, hands to the ceiling. And then back down. Let's put the hands on the mat. We're going to step back to the top of push-up. We're going to lower down and drop. Up dog, down dog. Let's hold the right foot up over the back wall and stay here. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down, and then throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg a bit back. We look at the ceiling, lifting the heart. And then hands down if they're not already. Maybe forearms down, maybe lengthening all the way out. You can put the head. I always intertwine the fingers and put my head on my hands. You can also put the forehead on the mat if you prefer. We're going to stay here a little bit. All right, hands down again. Let's step back. You could shake that right leg if you like. Then top of push-up, nice and tight. We're going to lower down. Up dog, third eye. Down dog. Let's hold the left leg up. We'll take a couple breaths here, maybe more. If you want to bend that leg, go ahead, open up. We're going to stay up. And throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back. Same stuff. Lift the heart to the ceiling and then hands down, forearms down. And then I'm pretty sure I intertwine my fingers and put my head on the palms because I used to do a lot of yoga where I borrowed mats and I didn't want my face on the borrowed mat. Let's stay here. All right, one more time. We are stepping back. You could shake that leg if you like. Top of push-up again. We lower down. Up dog and down dog. And let's sit down with the legs straddled out. Let's take our time. We're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and touch the right toes. Then back up and then touching the left toes. In breath is in the middle, out breath is on every downward fold. Great, touch the ceiling, and then let's bring the arms down. Let's get the hips on the outside. We're gonna take the right heel and stick it underneath the left hip with the right knee pointing straight forward. Left foot can just go on the outside of the leg here. You see my right foot sticking mostly out, so only the heel's underneath the hip. You could grab the shoelaces on the left foot and pull back and sit up tall. You could push the hands down and lunge a little forward. You could stay here holding the knees down. You could reach the right arm up and down the back, grabbing the elbow, head pushing against the arm. We're going to breathe. All right, unwind all of that. And let's do the other side, left heel under the right hip, and then right leg, maybe just outside of the knee. You can grab the shoelaces and pull back, lift and push into the mat, and lunge a little forward if you like. Left arm up, down the back, grab the elbow. And remember, you can always stop anywhere along the way, or just say, okay, this is enough for me now or today or forever or whatever. Got to listen to the body and keep breathing, and we just push a little tiny bit. Excellent. Unwind all of that, and let's bring the soles of the feet together. We're going to pull those heels in close to the body, and our left hand's going to grab the small toes right on top. Let's sit up really tall, shoulders back and down, top of the head up. You're welcome to butterfly the legs. Otherwise, the legs are trying to fold down towards the earth. Not necessarily easy, but we'll do the best we can and breathe. Good. Let's forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, folding the heart towards the feet, towards the toes. So as we lengthen out a little bit, it does make it more difficult, but go with that if you can, and keep those shoulder blades pulling back together. Good. Back up, extend the legs out in front of you. You could shake them around. My knee is shaking. And we're going to do our twist. We're going to bend the right leg with the right foot flat on the mat. Left arm grabs the leg, right hand behind you. Toes are pointed up. You can pull back a little bit on the toes. As we rotate the shoulder back, we're going to look back and breathe. You could bring the elbow outside. Let's stay here. All right, let's do the other side. Right leg out, left foot in. Right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you, sitting up tall, or elbow on the outside, toes in the front, pointing to the sky. Excellent. Back to center, both legs bent. We're going to bring the arms under the bent legs and roll back on the tail. You can stay here. You can let go, lock the shoulders back. We'll look at the feet. You can straighten the legs. It's 1 to 5. Go across the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. Shoulders back and down, but everything else up to the crown of the head. All right, number 2, back up, shoulders back, breathing, looking at the feet. And cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 3, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, back up. All right, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. We're going to do this for a moment. Actually, grab the shins with the forearm, pull the legs down, bring the nose up to the knees. And then we're going to do bridge. Feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, but I think a lot of us are going to just do bridge, lifting the hips, tucking the shoulders, intertwining the fingers, pushing the arms down on the ground. Let's breathe here. Excellent. Back down. We're going upside down. You could just go against the wall with your feet up the wall. Otherwise, we're going to do plow first for the full 5 breath, and then we'll hit shoulder stand for longer than that. So let's start with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. And we're going to stay here, legs straight, toes falling towards the earth. You could intertwine the fingers and push the arms down if you like. If your hands are not on the back, place them there now and lift the feet, toes straight to the ceiling. Let's stay here and breathe, looking at the feet. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back, grab the feet, and lower yourself into dead bug. Dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You could stay still or rock around a little bit. Knees in the chest again. Imagine you have pencils, one on each knee. We're going to, together, we're going to draw circles on the ceiling, one direction at first. And while you're drawing those circles, think about whether you have a belt or a rope or a t-shirt within reach, because I think we're going to do that at the end. We're going to need that. And then let's go the opposite direction, please. Good, back to center. You may not need the belt, but a lot of us do. And we're gonna lay down flat. And if you don't have something, you can just hold the back of your calf. Try to keep your shoulder down. We're gonna take the strap and put it on the right foot, and the right hand is gonna hold either the strap or the back of the leg. And the head is down, the shoulders are down, and we're gonna stay right here for several breaths. Let that leg fall out to the right as you reach out and look to the left. Back up to center. Switch hands on the strap or the leg. Let that leg fall out to the left. The hip comes up. We're going to reach out and look to the right. Back up to center. Both hands come up towards the heel. We will bring the shoulders up as we bring the nose towards the knee on this one. Do your best to hold the left leg down. All right. Let that down, and we're going to strap left foot with left hand holding strap, or again, the back of the leg is fine. If you can grab the big toe with your peace fingers with your shoulder down or nearly down, you don't need to use the strap, or you can hold the toe. And we're going to stay here. And let that leg fall out to the left as you reach and look to the right. Good, back up, switch the hands on the strap, let that leg fall over to the right as you reach and look to the left. And back to center. No need to use the strap. Both hands on the back of the leg, all the way up, nose towards the knee. Hold that right leg down as best as you can. Good, let everything down. Let's bring the knees up into the chest, the arms out like a T, head and shoulders down. We're going to let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. You could put the right hand on top of the legs if you care to. And back up to center, and then over to the other side as we reach out to the right. And up to center again. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then let's take at least a couple of minutes just laying down. We let the breath return to normal. We're going to let the body sink into the mat, into the floor. Just let the body be heavy. And you can stay here as long as you like, but if you want to finish out with us, we're going to move the fingers and toes a little bit. And we'll rotate at the wrists and the ankles. Stretch the hands way over the top of the head, lengthen fingers to toes, and lock the core down. Get real long. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Once sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making big fire. Good. Big funnel, opening yourself up to the gifts of the universe. We're going to take a breath in through the nose. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. And more. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, tighten the floor, hold all of that. And then let everything out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out today on this Wednesday. It is DanielOberberger.com. Thank you for all the donations for class. Much helpful and appreciated. Let me end the